Hello guys and welcome to my channel. I am Garanj Bardwaj and today we are going to review the first day of this second test match between India and South Africa, and without wasting any time, so let's see and let's start from the toss first. The toss was won again by India and they opted to bat first. The team changes, both the teams have made 1-1 change each. For India, it's unfortunate that Hanma Vihari misses out and Umesh Yadav has been Hanma Vihari is replaced by Umesh Yadav because of the overcast conditions and little bit assistance from the pitch, Pune's pitch for the Pacers, so they are going with 5 bowlers, the Indians. And for South Africa, Andrick Nokia is making his test debut and replacing Dane Tweed. He was gone expensive in the first game of the series, so he's been replaced. The same reason that it is overcast conditions and little bit assistance of the pitch for the seamers. So now we shall move on. So when India moved out to bat, Rohit Sharma and Mayank Agarwal, an established pair, but this is not the time for Indian opening pair as Rohit Sharma missed out and he got out by a peach of a delivery from Kagiso Rabada. He's gone for 19, but after that Pujara came to crease and then they were cautious first and then started to build on from that. A big partnership between them, Mayank Agarwal and Chiteshwar Pujara, who scored 58 of 112. Very happy for him that he got some runs also, as he had a disappointing tour of West Indies. So 58 of 112 for Pujara and a big partnership of 138 runs between Mayank Agarwal and Pujara brought back India into the game. And the same baseman Kagiso Rabada accounted for a wicket of Chiteshwar Pujara and the partnership was broken. Sooner rather than later, playing his natural instinctive shots, going down the track and hitting through the line for the spinners, Mayank Agarwal reached to his second century and successive century. Pretty impressive from this guy. Temperament is solid. He plays pretty shots going down the track to the spinners. He hit 2 successive sixes when he was on 89, when he was on 87 and moved to 99 nervous 90s from there on. So he has also the confidence and courage that shows the importance of Indian domestic cricket also, as he has scored pretty much runs, 1,000 runs in a calendar year. He has scored Mayank Agarwal, so it shows the importance of also the domestic cricket. But after the wicket of Mayank Agarwal on 108 of 195, Kohli and Rahane came to the crease and they were cautious first and built from that after 2 big wickets, and in pretty much the difference of 5 overs, both Pujara and Mayank Agarwal, 5 or 6 overs, both Pujara and Mayank Agarwal fall. So they were on the Indian was on the back seat again, and Kohli and Rahane built on from that partnership and they are on 75 runs partnership unbeaten. Kohli was cautious first, then he started to build on from that and started hitting some sixes. He was In the first 50 delivery he was on first 50 deliveries he was on 15. Then afterward he accelerated and ended the day on 63 of 105 deliveries, not out. Pretty good half century, and he's looking set for a century. So it will be interesting to see the next day, day number 2 of this test match. Rahane is also playing a big hand. He's playing the patience game. He's scoring slowly but steadily. He's looking in good touch, and has already scored 2 boundaries, and has scored 18 of 70 balls. So in these pretty tough conditions where ball was spinning a bit and there was seamers, but the South African the Indian dominance over the South African bowlers continue, as South African bowlers had to toil hard for their wickets, and they were not getting wickets. Only Kagiso Rabada make up for his disappointing show in the Vizag test, and got all the 3 wickets, 1 in each session, to go through. He's on a 3 for 48 in 18.1 overs. Because of the bad light, day ended in a there was a premature end of the day, and stumps were drawn. So it would be interesting to see how the Indians go about their work, and how South Africa, who are in a back seat now, go into the driver's seat. Will they go or will they not? We'll see in day number 2 of this test match. Stay tuned for it. Brief scores are: India are 273 for 3 in 85.1 overs, because of the premature end of the day. 85.1 overs were only bowled in this match. Mayank Agarwal made a gritty 108 of 195 balls. Virat Kohli is unbeaten on 63 of 105, and Rahane 18 of 70. I must talk of Henrik Nokia also. He was quite impressive, cranking it up at above 140, 150, but he was there was discipline was missing in his bowling. He was bowling short, sometimes good length. He was not consistent in his line and lengths. So it will be interesting to see how the pacer matures and learn from his experiences. So that's all for the day. Stay tuned for day number 2 analysis, and please don't forget to share it, subscribe it, comment on it, whether you are the fan of South Africa and like their performance, or India. You are free to question my review. If there is any doubt or any complaint, you are free to give a question mark over this review and dislike it, but please don't forget to share it, subscribe it, and comment on it. So from here we must take leave and meet you tomorrow. Good day for today, and good night.